y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jay. This is Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. For my new people, welcome to the channel. And for my regular family, welcome to the family. And for the regular family, thank y'all for coming back, and I appreciate the support. So I'm gonna jump right on into it. What's going on today? What's on my mind? I was watching a video. You know how you get to scrolling through IG or Facebook, whatever, or TikTok, whatever you go on. And the guy, it was Mason Cameron in the studio, on their set. And somebody off camera asked Mace, did you make the right decision when you left rap? And he said, yes, I did. He said, I avoided the Shine, Puffy, Craig Mack, Biggie. And he said, all the money I lost, he said, when Killer Cam called me, I got all my money back. It was in divine order. It was destiny. And Cam kind of made a joke. He said, ooh, that boy good. That boy good. And they laughed. In life, there will be things that we will lose. And I've always noticed this. Usually when there's a birth, usually if there's a death, there's a birth in the family. If not, as soon as it happens, or a couple of months in between. Like I was born near the time my grandmother, my mother's mother, passed. I never got to meet her. But a lot of times in life, if we lose, say like we lose a parent, the Lord will place somebody in your life to be a father figure or a mother figure. And we don't even have to lose them to death. Sometimes we can lose a family member that just decided they didn't want to be part of the family no more, or they wanted to do their own thing, or whatever the case may be. And there'll be other people that will come in and take that place, not even knowing that that's what they're there for. I met my ex-wife, I want to say 93, 94. I was 18. On my 18th birthday, I asked her to be my girlfriend. We were together over 20 years. 3 children. The oldest is going on 30. And you could have never told me that we wouldn't have been together at a certain point. And there was points in time I said we might not last. But after that divorce, I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. Even though I was a cheater and I was doing my dirt, I was still devastated. When you with somebody that long and you go through a divorce, a separation, as Bernie say, does that mean like divide? Bernie, you're very smart. You're intelligent. When you divide, it's almost like splitting the atom. Something that has been together for 20 plus years. I don't know if that's centuries or however you want to say it. But I tell you this. Imagine leaving a marriage of 20 plus years, being single for 6, dating on and off, trying to find that same feeling, that same emotion, that same love, that same caring, plus let it be better than what it was before. I prayed on it. I remember that movie came out, The Prayer Closet. I prayed on it. I wrote what I wanted in a wife down to a T. Because I heard you don't leave nothing out. I've been married going on 4 years to my second wife. I have not cheated once on my wife. I have not touched another woman's lips since I've been married. And I say that to say this. Everything that you lose can be restored. But the only thing is that you are going to have to go through a process of not only healing or doing without for a while, but you also are going to have to go through a process of learning yourself. And you have to ask yourself, what did I learn from that first situation? What can I take from that first situation that I can do differently the next time? I've had a car repoed that I was damn near done paying for. I had $8,000 left to pay on this car. They came and repoed it. After the divorce, I was trying to take care of my 15-year-old daughter. At the time, she was 15 and a half when my ex-wife left the house, and which our daughter, but she decided she didn't want to be a mother no more, which left me solely responsible for my daughter. Trying to pay all the bills and this car note. They came, knocked on the door. I think it was one Saturday morning. And I had to relinquish this vehicle. I had to, hey, take it. They say you can get what you want to out of it if you give us the keys, blah, blah, blah. I did it. Within, I say, less than 2 months, I was driving this vehicle that I'm driving now. And it was the vehicle that I wanted after being in the same vehicle with somebody else. And I was like, man, this boy is cold. I was on a date. I'm looking around at her truck. I'm like, yeah, this boy nice. I'm driving something I didn't want, but I had that was what I could get. This time I walked on the lot, put $9,000 down on this truck. Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. Originally, this truck went for $80-something thousand. All the bells and the whistles, everything. But what I'm saying to you, God will, if you are faithful and you doing what you're supposed to be doing, God will replace what you have lost or went missing or passed on you. If it's in his will, he will replace it. I went from driving what I had to drive to driving what I wanted to drive within 3 months with a repossession on my credit report. And I didn't use a cosigner. I went in there by myself, walked in there, put that $9,000 down, told them I wanted to drive it. I drove it. I liked it. I love the way it feels to this day. My truck is paid off. This truck wasn't supposed to be paid off to, I think, November, December. You just have to be patient. My job shut down. And they said, oh, we're not going to come back up for a year. assistant pastor from the church, Aaron, God bless you, man. I posted that I was looking looking who was hiring. God bless my mother. She sent me, she forwarded a post that he made that his job was hiring. I hit him up, and within a week, I was going for an interview. I've been there 6 months as of the 3rd. All you have to do is stay faithful. Keep your composure. It's all right to cry. It's all right to wallow in it for a little bit. But you can't sit in it. Whatever you sit in too long, you're going to start smelling like it. I don't want to keep y'all too long, but I'm just telling you, whatever you lost can be replaced. Accept your life. So don't say it's over with. Don't say I can't take no more. It's a wrap. No. Sometimes it takes you to be still, stay in his will, and wait it out. Do what you need to do. Stay prayed up. Stay out of the BS. Stay out of things that have nothing to do with you. And in the meanwhile, work on you. There are some women out there that right now that want a husband. You need to sit down and go over your life. Go over your attitude. Go over your ups and downs. Go over how you handle relationships. How do you handle men? How you think of men? There's some men out here that want a wife. Both men and women should write down to the T. You can go the superficial and say what you want your wife or husband to look like, the build, the whatever. Then you go deeper. You go into the personality of the person. Because in my first marriage, I had a wife, but I didn't have a friend. In my first marriage, I had a wife, but I didn't have a confidant. In my first marriage, I had a wife, but I didn't have a travel partner. In my first marriage, I had a wife, but in this marriage, I have someone that makes sure that I am all right at all times. Down to the little things. If it's not a time that I don't cut the grass, that my wife does not come out with a cold bottle of water, a glass of ice water, or is waiting for me when I walk in the door. Now, I'm not bashing my ex-wife, but what I'm saying, God will replace something with something even better. And we can't. I'm not even gonna say better. God will replace it and give you something that is more in line with you. That's better for you. That's better for your soul. And I'm not saying that this marriage is completely perfect and whoop-de-doo, but what I'm saying to you is hold on. There are second chances. There is more to come in life. And with that said, I'm not going to keep on, as my man AB say, I'm not going to overtalk it. But I love y'all. I wish the best for you. If you're going through something, hold on. And in the midst of going through something, analyze yourself. Every day we have to analyze ourselves and say, am I doing my best? Am I giving my best to me? Am I giving my best to the people that love me? Is there something wrong with me? Do I love too hard? Is my love unconditional? Am I a funny acting person? Do I hurt people's feelings without even thinking that I'm, hurting? A person can say things to you that can leave you leaving that conversation feeling down. Nobody wants to be reminded of every time the same BS from the past or whatever the case may be. But we all, a lot of times we will blame everybody else under the sun, but we will not take the time to evaluate ourselves and ask the Lord, Lord, show me what I need to change. And y'all, you be careful on what you ask the Lord for, because when he shows you, sometimes, well, not sometimes, most times, it's a process. And the process is always, it's not ice cream and lollipops. So like I said, I'm not going to overtalk it. I love y'all. Peace, peace, and peace.